morning, all. I request all the guests to kindly be seated. I request all the guests to kindly be seated. morning, I welcome Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court, and Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Judges of the High Court. I request all the dignitaries to remain in the seats and view from the screen. I request Honorable the Chief Justice of India to lay the foundation stone and Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court to join in the said ceremony. I request all the dignitaries to remain in their seats and view from the screen.
मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्ष मंगलायस्तनो हरे मंगलम भगवान शंभो मंगलम वृषभध्वज मंगलम पार्वतीनाथो यतनो हर पवित्रो वा हस्तौ प्रक्षाल्य यस्मरेत् पुंडरीकाक्षं सभायाभ्यन्तरा शुचिः पुंडरीकाक्ष पुनातु पुनातु केशवाय नमः स्वाहा नारायणाय नमः स्वाहा माधवाय नमः स्वाहा केशवाय नमः स्वाहा नारायणाय नमः स्वाहा माधवाय नमः स्वाहा गोविंदाय नमो नमः ऋषिकेशाय नमः हस्तौ प्रक्षाल्य ऋषिकेशाय नमः यजमान भाले स्वस्ति तिलकं कुर्यात्
स्वस्ति न इंद्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूगा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तारिक्षो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु विनाशज्ञ पुण्यकल्याणवर्धिता विनायकप्रिया नित्य स्वस्ति दाञ्च ब्रुवन्तु नः पुण्यकल्याणवर्धिता विनायकप्रिया नित्य स्वस्ति दाञ्च ब्रुवन्तु नः भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः गोसस्तनो बिर्वसे महि देवहितं जदायुः स्वस्तिस्ता विनाशज्ञ पुण्यकल्याणवर्धिता विनायकप्रिया नित्य यजमान हस्ते अक्षत पुष्पाणि गृहीत्वा
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय हस्ते अक्षत पुष्पम दद्यात भगवान गणपति रिद्धि सिद्धि इष्ट कुल देवता सभी देवी देवताओं का स्मरण हरि ओम मा गणानंदवा गणपति गो हवामहे प्रियानंदवा प्रियपति गो हवामहे निधिनंदवा निधिपति गो हवामहे वसु मम आहमया त्वमजासि गर्भदम्मा विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि पराशुभाजतपदरन्तन्नः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तारिक्षो स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगो शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः लोकदयः शान्ति वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः तिर्ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगो शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति शान्तिरेदे जतो यतः समीहसे ततो नो अभयं कुरु शन्नः भयन्नः पशुभ्यः सुखशान्तिर्भवतु सर्वारिष्टशान्तिर्भवतु एता नक्षत्र देवताभ्यो नमः श्री गणेशाम्बिकयो निवेदयेत गणेश जी महाराज को प्रणाम करेंगे ओम स्वस्ति श्रीमन महागणाधिपतये नमः भगवान लक्ष्मी और नारायण जी को प्रणाम करेंगे ओम लक्ष्मी नारायणाभ्याम नमः भगवान भोलेनाथ पार्वती जी को प्रणाम करेंगे ओम उमा महेश्वराभ्याम सृष्टि के देवता ब्रह्मा जी और सरस्वती जी को प्रणाम करेंगे वाणी हिरण्यगर्भाभ्याम स्वर्ग के देवता इंद्र और इंद्राणी को प्रणाम करेंगे ओम शची पुरंदराभ्याम नमः भारत माता को प्रणाम करेंगे अपने माता पिता को प्रणाम करेंगे मातृ पितृ चरण कमलेभ्यो नमः आपके इष्ट देवता कुल देवता को प्रणाम करेंगे इष्ट देवताभ्यो नमः कुल देवता भाग्यनगर की भाग्यलक्ष्मी माता को प्रणाम करेंगे भाग्यनगर महालक्ष्मी देव्यै नमः ग्राम देव्यै नमः स्थान देव्यै नमः पृथ्वी माता को प्रणाम करेंगे स्थान देव्यै नमः वास्तु देवताभ्यो नमः अपने सभी देवी देवताओं को प्रणाम करेंगे सर्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो नमो सर्वेभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो नमः सभी ब्राह्मणों को प्रणाम करेंगे एतत् कर्म प्रधान देवताभ्यो नमो नमः निर्विघ्नमस्तु वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म गुरवे नमः पंडित ओम ओम विष्णु 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 ओम अद्य एवं ग्रह गुण गण विशेषण विशिष्टायां शुभ पुण्य दितो यजमानस्य गोत्र उच्चारः गोत्र सर आपका गोत्रोत्पन्नो अपना नाम ले लीजिए सर नामने धेयस्य आपका गोत्रोत्पन्नस्य अपना नाम सर नामने धेयस्य गोत्र गोत्रोत्पन्नस्य नाम से नामने देयस्य सपरिवारस्य सकुटुम्बस्य सर्चपणि मम आत्मन श्रुति स्मृति पुराणोक्त वेदोक्त शास्त्रोक्त पुण्य फल प्राप्ति अर्थम मम न्यायालय समस्त राजकीय शासकीय सदस्य परिवार गण सहितस्य सर्वा अरिष्ट शांत्यर्थम वेदोक्त धर्मोक्त शास्त्रोक्त पुण्य फल प्राप्त्यर्थम मम न्यायालय क्षेत्र मध्ये अन्योन ग्रह आरंभ कर्मणि अविच्छिन्न भूमि अधिष्ठात्र देवता वास्तु देवता प्रसन्नता सिद्ध्यर्थम भूमि पूजनञ्च अहम कारिष्ये जजाग्रतो दूरमुदयते देवन्तदु सुप्तस्य तथे दूरङ्गमञ्जूते गान तेरे कंतन में मनः शिव संकल्पमस्तु हरे ओम गणानंदवा गणपति गो हवा महे प्रियानंदवा प्रियपति गो हवा निधिनंदवा निधिपति गो हवा महे पशु मजानि गर्भदमा तो मजासि गर्भदम्मा अम्बे अंबिकेम्बाल नमानयति कश्चन ततजवकः सुभद्रिकां गंगणपतये नमः गणेशजी गंगणपतये नमः ओम नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं दत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यमृतं वचमे सत्यं वचमे अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवधातारम् ऐसा करिए सब अवपश्चात्तात अवपुरस्तात अवोत्तरा अचोर्ध्वातात अवाधरातात सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्ता वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयात्मानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मादि मूलि ज्ञानमयोसे सर्वं जगदं तद्वो जायते सर्वं जगदं तद्वष्टिष्ठते वैले मे सदे सर्वं जगदं त्वयि प्रत्येते त्वं भूमिरापो नलो निलो नमः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वं योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मास्त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रा अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यास्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवस्वरों गणादिं पुरोमुच्चार्य वर्णादिं तरन्तरमनुस्वारपरतः तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्मनुस्वरूपं गकार पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वार बिंदुरुत्तर रूपम नादसंदानम संविदा संदेश ईशा गणेश विद्या गणकरुषे नित्युत गायत्री छंदः ओम गंगणपतये नमः एकदंताय विद्महे वक्रतुंडाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ते प्रचोदयात् कुल्यफूल हृदयं च वरदमस्ते विप्राणं मोषगध्वजं रक्तं लंबोदरं शूर्पं भक्तानुकंपिनं देवं जगत्कारणमुच्चितम् आविर्भूतं च इत्यादो कृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यात् सयोगी योगिनां वरा नमो व्रातपदे नमो गणपते नमः प्रमदपदे नमस्तेस्तु लंबोदर विघ्नविनाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः चढ़ा दीजिए बोलिए मंगलमूर्तये नमः बोलिए गजानंद भगवान की जय सर्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो नमः आकाशात् पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागरं सर्वदेव नमस्कारं केशवं प्रतिगच्छते एक एक फूल दे दो इधर दे दो सर सर नवग्रहों का ध्यान षोडश मातृका जगदम्बा का और साथ में गणपति का ध्यान ओम आकाशात् पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागरं सर्वदेव नमस्कारं केशवं प्रतिगच्छते सर चप्पणी आकाशात् पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागरं सर्वदेव नमस्कारं केशवं प्रति गच्छति सामने छोड़ दीजिए सर इधर आराम से
येन बद्धो बलिराजा दानमेन्द्रो महाबला तेन बन्धामि रक्षेमाचलमाच ब्रह्मा करोषु दीर्घायु विष्णु करोतु संपदां शिवं करोतु कल्याण आरोग्यं धनसुख संपदां महा दानमेन्द्रो महाबल तेन न वन्दामि रक्षेमाचलमाच ब्रह्मा करोषु दीर्घायु विष्णु करोतु संपदां शिवं करोतु कल्याण आरोग्यं धन संपदां सुख संपदां राज्य संपदां दानमेन्द्रो महाबल तेन वन्दामि रक्षेमाचलमाचल ब्रह्मा करोषु दीर्घायु विष्णु करोतु शिवं करोतु कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धन सुख संपदां भवान् क्षराणि वेशनी यच्छानः सर्वस्य प्रदाः ऐसी तीन खाली कटोरी ला लो तीन खाली कटोरी ला लो
जलस्नानं समर्पयामि जलस्नानान्तरेण पयस्नानं समर्पयामि ओम पयः पृथिव्यां पयो गरे कुमयो दिव्यन्तरिक्षे दाः पयुर्वते प्रतिगः ओम पयः पृथिव्यां पयो गरे कुमयो
विनिर्मुक्तो धनधान्य सुधान्विता मनुजो मत्प्रसादेन भविष्यति न संशयः किलेश्वरी ममेव त्वया कार्यमस्मद्वैरे विनाशन की जय बालिके नमानय देगशन सदतज्वगाः सुभद्रेकाङ्ग पेलवासिनिम्मा नव्यो सवितृपाः प्रसव उत्पूना मेचिद्रेण पवित्रेण सूर्दस्य रश्मिभिः तस्य ते पवित्रभो तस्य तत्कामः पुने तज्जगे अम्मा
I request the Honorable the Chief Justice of India to unveil the plaque for construction of Zone 2 buildings.
My humble pranams to all the dignitaries and the invitees. My Lord, Honorable Chief Justice Surya Kanji, Chief Justice of India, Honorable Sri A. Revant Reddy, Chief Minister of Telangana, Honorable Sri Justice P.S. Narasimha Garu, Honorable Sri Justice Ujjal Buyan Garu, Honorable Sri Justice S.V. Bhatti Garu, Honorable Sri Justice Alok Arade Garu, Judges, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Sri Justice Aparesh Kumar Singh Ji, Chief Justice, High Court for the State of Telangana, all the Honorable Judges of the High Court for the State of Telangana, Honorable Sri Justice N.V. Ramana Garu, former Chief Justice of India, Sri Justice R. Subhash Reddy Garu, former Judge, Supreme Court of India, and former High Court Judges, Additional Solicitor General of India, the Advocate General and Government Pleaders, Public Prosecutors of Telangana State, Deputy Solicitor General of India, the President and Executive Committee, learned senior advocates, members of the Telangana High Court Advocates Association, the registrars, officials from Government of Telangana, the judicial officers, staff of High Court, print and electronic media, and other invitees. I extend a hearty welcome to all of you. Today, High Court for the State of Telangana is delighted on this auspicious occasion of laying the foundation stone for construction of Zone 2 buildings of High Court for the State of Telangana at Rajendra Nagar, Hyderabad. I take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to all the dignitaries for joining us on this occasion. It's my fervent pleasure to say that our legendary legal luminary, Honorable Sri Justice Surya Kanji, Chief Justice of India, is amongst us to grace this occasion. I invite His Lordship to kindly adorn the chair on the dais. I request S. Srinivas Reddy, Registrar Administration, to escort His Lordship. I take the opportunity of inviting Honorable Sri A. Revant Reddy, Chief Minister, State of Telangana, onto the dais and occupy the chair. I also request Honorable Sri Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Sri Justice Ujjal Buyan, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Sri Justice S.V. Bhatti, Judge, Supreme Court of India, and Honorable Sri Justice Alok Arade, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to come onto the dais and occupy His Lordship's chairs. I request Honorable Srimati Justice Juvadi Sridevi to present a sapling to His Lordship, Sri Justice Surya Kanji, Chief Justice of India. Okay. I request Honorable Justice C.V. Venugopal Garu to present a sapling to Sri Justice P.R. Narasimha, Judge, Supreme Court of India. I request Honorable Sri Justice Nagesh Bhimapaka Garu to present a sapling to Sri Justice Ujjal Buyan Garu, Judge, Supreme Court of India. I request Honorable Sri Justice Pulla Karthik Garu to present a sapling to Sri Justice S.V. Bhatti Garu, Judge, Supreme Court of India. I request Honorable Sri Justice K. Sharad Garu to present a sapling to Sri Justice Alok Aradhe, Judge, Supreme Court of India. I request Honorable Sri Justice N.V. Shravan Kumar Garu to present a sapling to the Honorable Chief Minister. I request Honorable Sri Justice J. Srinivas Rao Garu to present sapling to Sri Justice Aparesh Kumar Singh Ji, Chief Justice, High Court for the State of Telangana. I request Honorable Sri Justice Namavaram Rajeshwar Rao Garu to present a sapling to Sri Justice P. Shamkumar Garu. Now I request all the honorable dignitaries and guests to rise for state song, Vande Mataram and national anthem.
Shubhra वदल शोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुर भाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् कोटि कोटि कंठ कल कल निनाद करले कोटि कोटि भुजै धृत खर खर वाले अबला केनु महारथ बोले बहुबल धारिणी नमामि तारिणी विपुदल वारिणी मातरं वन्दे मातरम् तुमि विद्या तुमि धर्म तुमि रिधि तुमि मर्म त्वं हि प्राणाः शरीरे बाहुते तुमि मा शक्ति हृदये तुमि मा भक्ति तुम्हारी प्रतिमा गणि मंदिरे मंदिरे वन्दे मातरम् त्वं हि दुर्गा दश प्रहरण धारिणी कमला कमल दल विहारिणी वाणी विद्यादायिनी नमामि त्वां नमामि कमला ममला अतुला सुजला सुफला मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् श्यामलां सरलां सुस्मितां भूषितां धरणीं भरणीं मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Now I request my Lord Honorable Sri Justice Suryakanji, Chief Justice of India, to light the lamp, and I also request all the dignitaries on the dais to join His Lordship. Thank you, my lords. May I now request Honorable Sri Justice Aparesh Kumar Singh Ji, Chief Justice, High Court for the State of Telangana, to deliver welcome address.
Honorable Justice Surjkant Ji, Chief Justice of India, Honorable Sri A. Revant Reddy, Chief Minister of Telangana, Honorable Justice P. Narasimha, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Justice Ujjwal Bhuiya, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Justice S.V. Bhati, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Justice Alok Aradhe, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Justice N.V. Ramanna Ji, former Chief Justice of India, Honorable Sri Justice Santosh Reddy Ji, Subhash Reddy Ji, former Supreme Court Judge, Madam Savita Vasisht Ji, Madam Satya Prabha Narasimha Ji, Madam Sangamitra Das Bhuiya Ji, Madam S. Anupama Bhatt Ji, Honorable Sister and Brother Judges of the High Court of Telangana and their gracious spouses, Honorable former Judges of the High Court of Telangana, Sri A. Sudarshan Reddy, Learned Advocate General, Sri B. Narasimha Sarma, Learned Additional Solicitor General of India, Sri A. Narasimha Reddy, Chairman Bar Council Telangana, Learned Senior Advocates and members of the Bar, Sri Ram Krishna Rao, Chief Secretary, Government of Telangana, Sri Vikas Raji, Secretary, R&B Department, other senior officers of the State and R&B Department, Learned Registrar General and members of the Registry, Learned Judicial Officers, the Managing Director and the team of DEC, the agency entrusted with the execution of the project, print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to all. It is my privilege and honor to extend a warm welcome to this august gathering on this occasion of great institutional significance. We gather here at Rajendra Nagar to celebrate a significant milestone in the development of the new High Court complex, the laying of the foundation stone for Zone 2, spread over approximately 60 acres by Honorable Justice Surjkant Ji, Chief Justice of India. The government of Telangana had earlier allotted 100 acres for this ambitious project, thoughtfully planned in 2 phases. Zone 1 comprising the main court complex and office buildings, and Zone 2 which will house residential bungalows, ancillary structures, and a central record room. Today we take the next vital step in realizing this visionary project, marking the beginning of Zone 2. It is my profound honor to extend a warm and respectful welcome to Honorable Justice Surjkant Ji, Chief Justice of India. His Lordship has consistently championed a humane and citizen-centric vision of justice. In a recent address, he observed that courts must function like hospitals, places where every individual who enters finds reassurance, confidence, and timely care. This powerful analogy reminds us that justice must not only be delivered but also felt, experienced, and trusted by every citizen. His Lordship's vision continues to guide and inspire our collective efforts to build a more accessible, responsive, and compassionate justice delivery system. We are truly fortunate to have His Lordship with us on this momentous occasion. I extend a warm welcome to Sri Anumula Revant Reddy Ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, whose continuous cooperation and support for the judiciary has been deeply valued. Under his leadership, the state government has accorded administrative sanction of Rs 2,583 crores for the construction of the new High Court building, demonstrating a strong commitment to strengthening judicial institutions and ensuring responsiveness to the needs of the judiciary. In addition, over the past 6-7 months, significant steps have been taken to expand judicial infrastructure across the state, including the laying of foundation stones for 9 new district court complexes encompassing POCSO and family courts in the newly formed districts. It is a matter of pride to extend a warm welcome to Honorable Justice P.S. Narasimha Ji, Judge Supreme Court of India, who has deep roots in this very city of Hyderabad. His Lordship has closely followed the progress of this project from its early stages. His silent yet invaluable efforts and continuous encouragement have played a significant role in bringing this vision closer to reality. We are truly honored to have His Lordship amongst us today. We are equally honored by the presence of Honorable Justice Ujjwal Bhuiya ji, Judge Supreme Court of India, who served as Chief Justice of this High Court and made invaluable contributions to the institution. His Lordship's guidance and association continue to inspire our ongoing efforts to strengthen this institution. I warmly welcome His Lordship. We are deeply honored by the presence of Honorable Justice S.B. Bhati, Judge Supreme Court of India, whose long-standing association with this High Court and the region adds a special dimension to today's occasion. We are fortunate to have his blessings and guidance in our endeavor to strengthen the judiciary in this state. I warmly welcome His Lordship. We extend a warm welcome to Honorable Justice Alok Aradeji, Supreme Court Judge, Supreme Court of India. It was during His Lordship's tenure as Chief Justice of this High Court that the foundation stone for Zone 1 was laid by Honorable Dr. D.Y. Chandrachud ji, the then Chief Justice of India, on 27th March 2024, marking a significant step in strengthening judicial infrastructure. His Lordship's vision continues to guide our efforts to strengthen judicial infrastructure in the state. I also extend a warm welcome to Madam Savita Vasish ji, Madam Satya Prabha Narsimha ji, Madam Sanghamitra Das Bhuiya ji, Madam S. Anupama Bhatt ji, the gracious spouses of Honorable the Chief Justice of India and Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court of India. I also extend a warm welcome to Honorable Justice N.V. Ramanna, former Chief Justice of India, Honorable Justice Subhash Reddy, former Judge of the Supreme Court of India. Their continuous guidance and blessings have always been given impetus to the state judiciary. I extend my warm greetings to my esteemed sister and brother judges of the High Court for the state of Telangana, and in particular, the honorable members of the Building Committee, whose dedication and sustained efforts have been instrumental in advancing this important project. I welcome Madam Vandana ji and gracious spouses of the honorable judges of the High Court of Telangana. A warm welcome to the former judges of the High Court of Telangana. I extend a warm welcome to Learned Advocate General Telangana, Learned Additional Solicitor General of India, the Learned Chairman Bar Council of Telangana, Learned Senior Advocates, the President of the Telangana High Court Advocates Association, and the distinct members of the Bar. The Bar has always been an integral partner in the administration of justice. Its cooperation, particularly in the transition to the new premises, is deeply appreciated. I sincerely welcome Chief Secretary Telangana, the Principal Secretary Roads and Building Department, other senior secretaries and officers of the Government of Telangana. The presence of the honorable dignitaries and support of all stakeholders on this occasion highlight the importance of strengthening judicial infrastructure and human resources to enhance the effectiveness of the justice delivery system. A modern judiciary requires not only sound legal frameworks, but also adequate infrastructure, technological support, and sufficient personnel to function efficiently. With these words, I once again extend a heartfelt welcome to all the dignitaries and stakeholders present here today for gracing this auspicious occasion. I am confident that this project will stand as a lasting symbol of our collective efforts towards strengthening an efficient, accessible, and citizen-centric justice delivery system. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, my Lord, for extending warm welcome to all the dignitaries and invitees present here. Now I request Honorable Sri Justice Alok Aradeji, Judge Supreme Court of India, to give His Lordship's message on this occasion.
Honorable Mr. Justice Suryakant, Chief Justice of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Revant Reddy, Chief Minister Telangana, Honorable Mr. Justice P.S. Narasimha, Honorable Mr. Justice Ujjwal Bhuiya, Honorable Justice S.V.N. Bhatti, Judges Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice N.V. Ramana, former Chief Justice of India, Mr. Justice Subhash Reddy, former Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Arpesh Kumar Singh, Chief Justice, and Honorable Mr. Justice Sam Koshi. Honorable Judges of High Court of Telangana, Mr. A. Sudarshan Reddy, Learned Advocate General for the State of Telangana, Mr. A. Narsim Reddy, Chairman Bar Council, Mr. M. Surinder Reddy, President High Court Advocates Association and other office bearers of the association, senior advocates and learned members of the bar, Registrar General and officers of the registry, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. It's a privilege of a personal kind to be amongst you today on this occasion in a familiar and cherished setting. I had the privilege to serve as Chief Justice of the High Court, and returning to this venue today fills me with a sense of nostalgia and quite fulfillment. Institutions, much like individuals, carry memories, and today I find myself revisiting many of them. The demand for the new High Court complex was being raised since 2012. After I took over as Chief Justice, in a formal meeting I met the Chief Minister, Mr. Revant Reddy, sometime in second week of December 2023. I raised a similar demand that we want a space for a new High Court complex. And he told me at that point of time that by end of the year, the land would be allotted to the High Court. So frankly, I didn't believe him at that point of time, but to everyone's pleasant surprise, the letter of allotment of 100 acres of land in Rajendra Nagar, where we have assembled today, was handed on 31st of December 2023. The Chief Minister kept his promise. The concept of developing a judicial complex as a judicial city was evolved with an object to create an ecosystem where judges could live and work in close proximity. The foundation stone for Zone 1 of Judicial Complex was laid on 27th March 2024. The journey from conception to execution of a project is rarely linear, and it's through leadership and collective commitment of all stakeholders the project can be successfully completed. Today's function is culmination of sustained institutional commitment. Judges, by very nature of their office, carry an immense intellectual and moral responsibility. The integration of residential complexes with the court campuses is rooted in a simple but a powerful idea to reduce time spent in transit and to enhance the time available for judicial work, ultimately contributing to the improved efficiency and quality in the administration of justice. An infrastructure is necessary to enable justice delivery system to function effectively. However, true strength of the High Court lies in its judges, its bar, and their unwavering dedication to rule of law. It's my earnest hope that this new judicial complex will foster a spirit of collegiality, intellectual engagement, and judicial excellence among all those who serve here. I also express my trust and expectation that remaining components of this project will be completed within the scheduled time. The establishment of Judicial City reflects a forward-looking approach, one that recognizes that access to justice is not merely about laws and procedure, but also about infrastructure that supports their effective implementation. I offer my heartiest congratulations to all these stakeholders on this significant achievement and wish that new complex will serve as a foundation of even greater strides in the administration of justice. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, my Lord, for sharing your Lordship thoughts and events which have occurred. Now I request Honorable Sri Justice S.V. Bhatti Garu, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to give his Lordship's message on this occasion.
Greetings to the esteemed dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Sri Justice Suryakantji, Chief Justice of India, Honorable Sri Anmol Revanth Reddy Garu, Chief Minister of Telangana, Honorable Sri Justice Aparesh Kumar Singh Ji, Chief Justice of Telangana High Court, my brother judges from the Supreme Court, and all the dignitaries, guests, Sabhaku, Sabikulaku, Andariki, నా హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారం. ఈ యొక్క మహోన్నతమైనటువంటి కార్యక్రమంలో నన్ను భాగస్వామిని చేసినందులకు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వానికి, తెలంగాణ హైకోర్టుకు నా హృదయపూర్వక ధన్యవాదాలు. ఈ సందర్భంగా ఎన్నో మాట్లాడాలని ఆలోచనలు వస్తాయి. మాట్లాడాల్సినటువంటిది భవనాలను గురించి, భవంతులను గురించి, ఆ భవనాల్లో ఉండబోయేటువంటి వ్యక్తులను గురించి. ఇప్పుడే మాకు ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారి సమక్షంలో, హైకోర్టు ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తి గారి సమక్షంలో ఇక్కడ రావలసినటువంటి భవనాలను గురించి ఒక విశ్లేషమైనటువంటి పిక్చర్ ప్రజెంటేషన్ జరిగింది. ఆ పిక్చర్ ప్రజెంటేషన్ చూసిన తరువాత ఈ సందర్భంగా ప్రభుత్వానికి కానీ హైకోర్టుకు కానీ చెప్పాల్సినటువంటిది ప్రత్యేకంగా ఏమీ లేదు అన్నటువంటి భావన నాకు కలిగింది. కానీ ఒక చిన్న మనసులో, ఇంగ్లీష్లో చెప్పాలంటే డిసప్పాయింట్మెంటు, తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే కొరత అనాలి. ఈ భవనాలు ఉన్నటువంటి భవంతులు చూసిన తర్వాత నేను ఒక 30 సంవత్సరాలు చిన్నవాడంటే బాగుండు అనిపించింది. నేను ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసినటువంటి భవనము, నేను ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసినటువంటి న్యాయమూర్తులు ఖచ్చితంగా గొప్పవారే. కానీ ఈ విధమైనటువంటి వసతులు మాకు లేవు. యంగర్ జనరేషన్, వై ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ ఈజ్, all of you are very lucky to have the best of the infrastructure, and it is your responsibility to keep up the dignity, independence and the individuality of our institution. On this occasion, I extend my heartfelt felicitations to the state government and also to the High Court of Telangana. I once again thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my lord, for addressing the gathering in Telugu language. Now, I request Honorable Justice Ujjal Buyan Garu, Judge Supreme Court of India, to give his lordship's message on this occasion.
Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Justice Suryakantji, the Chief Minister of the State of Telangana, Sri Revanth Reddy, my distinguished colleagues from the Supreme Court, Justice P.S. Narasimha, Justice Bhatti, Brother Alok Aradhe, the Chief Justice of Telangana High Court, Justice Aparesh Singh, Mr. Sam Koshi, Justice Sham Koshi, respected Madam Savita Vashist and the other distinguished ladies from the Supreme Court, honorable judges of Telangana High Court, former judges of Telangana High Court, their respective spouses, former Chief Justice of India, Justice N.V. Ramana, former Judge Supreme Court of India, Justice Subhash Reddy, Advocate Generals for the states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, senior advocates, Chief Secretary, government officials of Telangana, members of the bar, the newly elected president and members of the Telangana High Court Advocates Association, the architects and the contractors, my media friends, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm afternoon to all of you present here. I can't speak so fluently or beautifully the way my brother Justice Bhatti expressed his feelings. But though I could understand the essence of what he said. Well, during the foundation stone laying ceremony of phase 1, unfortunately because of some pressing personal engagement, I could not attend. So therefore, coming here at the foundation stone laying ceremony of phase 2, that too in the august hands of distinguished jurists of this country, our Chief Justice, our beloved Chief Justice, Justice Suryakant, is indeed a matter of great honor and pride for me. Thank you, Telangana High Court, for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to be present here amidst all of you on this golden day. It is indeed a golden day, not only for the High Court of Telangana, High Court for the state of Telangana, but also for the entire state of Telangana. We had the good fortune of witnessing the presentation of the construction of both phases of the High Court, and we were all impressed by the grandeur of the structures that will come up within a couple of years. I am sure the new High Court, the new building, will house all that is required for a modern court. It will have all the infrastructure. But I always believe that infrastructure is one facet of dispensation of justice. The true test lies in the access to justice, enabling people to access justice. To match with the grandeur of the building, I am sure my sister and brother judges of the Telangana High Court, the lawyers of Telangana will rise to the occasion to extend the hand of justice to the distressed people who need justice. As you all, we are all aware that the prime motto of the judiciary is to ensure that people of this country have easy access to justice, and therefore the emphasis on creating more and more infrastructure. We must always remember our foundational principles, that the judiciary stands for the people of this country. As Brother Bhatti had said, the essence of the judiciary is in its fairness, in its impartiality, and for that, independence of judiciary is the must. On this auspicious occasion, we are here to listen to Brother Justice Narasimha, the Chief Minister and Chief Justice of India. So I will not come in the way. My best wishes once again to all my friends here in Telangana. Let this new High Court complex be a beacon of justice for years to come. Thank you very much and God bless.
Thank you, my Lord, for the valuable message. Now I request Honorable Sri Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge Supreme Court of India, to give his Lordship's message on this occasion.
Good afternoon to all of you. I must commence with expressing my deepest gratitude to the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Justice Suryakant, for gracing us with his august presence. In the midst of his demanding national responsibilities, he has carved out his precious time from out of his busy schedule to be here. Thank you very much, Chief Justice. గౌరవనీయులైన ముఖ్యమంత్రి రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారు, మీరు మా కొత్త హైకోర్టుకి భూమి కావాలంటే మీదే ఆలస్యం అన్నట్టు ల్యాండ్ అలొకేట్ చేసి దాంతోపాటు నిధులు ఇచ్చి కోరితే ఇంకా కొంచెం ఇస్తాము అన్న ప్రోత్సహిస్తున్న విషయం వల్ల మనందరం ఈరోజు ఈ శంకుస్థాపనం ఒక వేడుకలాగా జరుపుకుంటున్నాం. ధన్యవాదాలు. My esteemed colleagues, Justice Ujjal Buyan, and Alok Hara, they have served here as Chief Justices. The son of the soil, Mr. Bhatti, they have contributed. Former Chief Justice of India, Justice Ramana Garu, Justice Subhash Reddy Garu, they have always been the well-wishers of the state. On this occasion, it's also important to remember our legendary judges, Justice Koka Subbarao Garu, Justice Chinnappa Reddy Garu, Jeevan Reddy Garu, K. Ramaswamy, Jagannath Rao Garu, Venkat Ram Reddy Garu, Sudarshan Reddy Garu. My dear friend and colleague Sanjay is not here. When I was a judge, when I became a judge rather, the first thought which came to my mind was, why should we not have a beautiful high court for ourselves? And that had in a way become a kind of a mission for me to ensure that we have an excellent infrastructure where judges as well as lawyers, both stakeholders, have a beautiful way in which they can conduct the justice dispensation program. And it matters, it really matters what kind of an infrastructure there is where you are working. It has a direct bearing on the way you perform and the way you make your delivery. At one stage, people used to say that temples of modern India are dams and large infrastructure relating to roads and buildings. But to my mind, the temples of modern India are only two. The first and foremost is the institution of primary education, where the teachers are the gods and goddesses. The second is the temple of justice. The reason is that this is where disputes which are traumatic in nature, which are very difficult to get over with, can be resolved. There can't be a more important place for a better human living than that of high courts. Therefore, it's all the more reason that we must have an excellent infrastructure for courts. I will therefore thank and congratulate Chief Justice Aparesh Kumarji, Justice Sam Mausami and other companion judges of this court who have given their full to ensure that we have today this kind of an infrastructure foundation laid. Also special thanks to Lakshman and Vijay Sen for their contribution as being a part of the committee. Learned Advocate General, you have also contributed substantially by being there to coordinate between the government and the court, and also your colleague lawyers for coming to this stage. See, we can't have a situation where an advocate commences his work by spending half an hour trying to find a place for parking his car. You can imagine how the rest of the day would be. It's a terrible situation where you can commence the work and from point to point you go and find a parking space. I had faced that problem in '88 when I had got enrolled, and I continue to see the same till today. And a good atmosphere for a lawyer, an excellent chamber for a lawyer to work, an excellent place where he could break between case to case and relax for a while are extremely important. And I'm sure this infrastructure will definitely contribute towards your better living. I always believe that professional work need not be because of through suffering or sacrifice. It must be a pleasure. You must enjoy your work. And I'm sure the new atmosphere that's being created is going to contribute much to you and through you to the country. Finally, today, the stone was laid by the Honorable Chief Justice for the residential accommodation of the judges. Again, very important, very, very important. It's a very stressful job. You need to have a good chamber to work. You need to have supporting staffs also comfortably placed. You need to have a good residential complex, cutting the time to travel from place to place. The infrastructure that was shown to us is beautiful. It's really beautiful. Sometimes if there can be a deputation to the high courts, I don't mind coming and then staying here for a while and going back. Finally, I congratulate the Bar Council, Bar Association, the President and the members, and also the Bar Council of India. Congratulations to you. Excellent place and infrastructure. With this, we will truly be able to deliver what is expected of us in not a small, but in a substantial way. Thank you very much, Chief Justice. Thank you.
Thank you, my lord, for the valuable message and also reminding the legal luminaries of Indian judiciary on this occasion. Now I request Honorable Sri Revanth Reddy, Chief Minister of Telangana, to speak on this occasion.
Honorable Chief Justice Sri Suryakant, Chief Justice of India, Honorable Sri Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Sri Justice S.V. Bhatti Garu, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Sri Justice Ujjal Bayan Ji, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Sri Justice Aparesh Kumar Singh, Chief Justice, High Court of Telangana, Honorable Sri Justice P. Sam Kosi, Honorable members of the legal fraternity, Telangana state government officers, media persons, friends, good afternoon. We are gathered on a very special day for a very special occasion. It is an honor to be here with the top legal minds of India. A day like this comes, but rarely in the life of any political leader. In India, one may build a temple or a mosque, a church or a gurudwara. It would be a rare opportunity to politicians. But to build a court complex, a campus for justice, it is like building a temple for people of all faiths. In our democracy, the three branches operate with autonomy, interdependence, and respect for each other: legislature, executive, and judiciary. For a common citizen, the court represents the final door to knock, the last resort. Therefore, it is a great opportunity for me, maybe a lifetime, that my government could initiate the project to build a new high court complex for Telangana. Many governments and chief ministers in the past would have taken up this project, but for some reason it was felt for many governments to undertake this noble task. The new High Court will become an icon, a functional lifeline for society and democracy. This will be the platform where poor and weak will come and seeking justice. For the next 100 years, the poor, the weak, the voiceless and oppressed will come to this temple for justice. seeking to be heard and will hope to find justice. We know that the current High Court, a building of great historical significance, was no longer able to physically support the needs of all stakeholders. For this reason, we took this decision to build a new High Court almost immediately after we took charge. Beyond legacy, this building shows my government's view and values of democracy. We believe that all pillars must work collaboratively with mutual respect. My government gives the highest respect for the judiciary. We feel it is the duty of political executive to provide judiciary with best modern facilities to perform to their highest level of capabilities. What we are building here will not only be one of the largest High Court buildings in India, but a benchmark of modernity and excellence in public infrastructure. When we formed our government in December 2023, one of the first decisions was to create this new High Court complex at Rajendra Nagar. We handed over 100 acres of land for the project. Works in project for Zone 1 of the institutional buildings. Work in progress for today. As we lay the foundation for Zone 2, comprising residential buildings, we will aim to finish this is in record time by December next year, that is by 2027 December. This is what my commitment and my government commitment. Across the state, we are working on several new projects for 49 courts and many residential quarters in various towns and districts. As I said, we believe it is the duty of the executive to provide best infrastructure to judiciary so they can give fastest justice. We believe all pillars must work with mutual respect and avoid confrontations. Hence, we give highest respect not only to all verdicts and judgments, but to various observations and feedback. Today is a red letter day for Hyderabad. We are taking a step to create a monument for the next century, a crucial pillar for public life. It is my privilege to be here with all of you. Let us all celebrate this day in the spirit of justice, the most important value of all. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Telangana.
Thank you, sir. May I now humbly request my Lord Honorable Sri Justice Surya Kantji, Chief Justice of India, to deliver keynote address on this occasion.
Shri A. Revantha Reddy, Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, my esteemed colleagues from the Supreme Court, Justice P.S. Narasimha, Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan, Justice S.V.N. Bhatti, and Justice Alok Aradhe. Three of them have the distinction of being the former Chief Justices of Telangana High Court, whereas my brother Justice Narasimha indeed belongs to the original state of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. We also among us have Justice N.V. Ramana, Honorable former Chief Justice of India, my senior colleague, my brother Justice Subhash Reddy, former Judge of the Supreme Court of India, Justice Apresh Kumar Singh, Honorable Chief Justice of Telangana High Court, distinguished judges of the Telangana High Court, Shri A. Sudarshan Reddy, Learned Advocate General, Telangana, young and dynamic Additional Advocate General Mr. Imran Khan, Shri Narasimha Sharma, Additional Solicitor General of India, Shri K. Ramakrishnan Rao, Chief Secretary State of Telangana, Shri B. Shivdhar Reddy, Director General of Police, senior officers of the Civil and Police Administration, Shri Surendra Reddy, President of the Telangana High Court Bar Association, other office bearers, members of the Executive Committee, senior advocates, members of the Telangana High Court Bar Association, learned Registrar General and other officers of the High Court establishment, distinguished judicial officers, members of the legal fraternity. I am not sure whether Mr. Narasimha Reddy, Chairman of the Bar Council, is present or not. Very distinguished spouses of some of us from the High Court, from the Supreme Court, architect, engineers, contractor, who are all associated with the construction project of the new High Court building of the Telangana High Court. Friends from media, ladies and gentlemen, I have come to believe over a long career in judiciary that now I have spent almost 23 years, that every undertaking reveals itself in 3 stages. Its beginning reveals the intent, its middle demonstrates perseverance, and its conclusion shows whether the promise was fulfilled. Today, we are in the midst of a significant undertaking. Zone 1 of the High Court of Telangana complex is already under construction, and we have gathered here to commence Zone 2. It is a matter of fact that when the public sees of a court is the bench, the emblem, and the proceedings. That is the visible judiciary. But behind every courtroom, there is a world that keeps it running, where judges live, where they train, where precedent is preserved. Today, as we lay the foundation for that world, I congratulate all those whose efforts have brought us here, especially the state government of Telangana, led by a dynamic chief minister, who has been very, very positive and progressive approach in showing in the construction and development of the judicial infrastructure in the state of Telangana. What brings us here is not merely a ceremony. It is a constitutional duty. Our constitution makers firmly believed in the principle of access to justice, and therefore they made it a constitutional obligation to establish a high court for every state. I have always viewed that this not just as legal requirement, but as a solemn commitment by the Republic. And such a commitment is only as meaningful as the physical infrastructure that underpins it. Without that, the command remains mere words on paper. Here in Telangana state, that command is steadily taking concrete form. I am told, and I have seen while coming here, that Zone 1 construction is progressing well. Excavation is complete on most blocks. Superstructure work is underway. Even as those buildings rise, we today are commencing Zone 2. The judiciary and the state government have chosen to proceed in parallel, and rightly so. The existing High Court building, though historic, and I have an opportunity to see that, very historical, very monumental building, no doubt, has fallen short of what this institution needs today. Therefore, creating infrastructure that caters to our requirements for the next, as rightly pointed out by Honorable Chief Minister, for next 100 years is not just a goal, it is a mandate. That is exactly what and why Zone 2 is an important as the courtroom themselves. What we see of a great tree is its canopy, its spread, and its height. But what keeps the tree standing through even storm is the root system no one sees. Zone 2, to my mind, is the root system of this campus. 57 structures across 60 acres designed to sustain this institution long after the courtroom opens their door. Once these roots are in place, something fundamental shifts. We often speak of judicial independence, whether in judgments, conferences, or our constitutional debates. My brother Ujjal also briefly pointed out this aspect. However, in my experience, independence also has a very practical aspect that we sometimes overlook. A high court that operates from scattered premises and congested buildings is a court where daily function depends on arrangements it does not control. This 100-acre campus in Hyderabad will, on the other hand, transform that perception, and being the desired, it will definitely bring the element of independence in day-to-day functioning of the judiciary when you have a complete state-of-the-art building. And I don't mind, after seeing the conceptual drawings and the model which was displayed here, that this high court will be the best high court throughout the country. So I believe that courtrooms, administrative offices, archives, residential infrastructure, and training facilities will be grouped together on a single self-contained site. The lawyers have to have their multi-storied parking, their chambers, their offices, the bar room. Learned Advocate General have its own separate independent office, and so will be the administrative building beside the courtrooms I am referring to. The best part is the residential sector of where the houses of the judges and Honorable Chief Justice Bungalow is now proposed to be constructed. The judiciary here, therefore, will operate on its own terms and on its own turf. That is what institutional self-sufficiency looks like when you move it from theory into brick and mortar. Let me speak briefly about two structures in Zone 2 that are close to my heart. The auditorium will host judicial conferences, training programs for the district judiciary, and legal awareness camps for the citizens. A judiciary that ceases to learn will stop evolving. I have seen this across the country, and I hold this conviction strongly and very firmly. Equally important is the central record room designed across 3 levels. Institutional memory is not a luxury, my dear friends. It is the foundation of consistency in judicial reasoning. Well preserved and accessible precedent strengthens every judgment that follows. I am pleased to see that this has been given the space and seriousness it warrants. That earnestness and solemnity is visible in another aspect of the planning. The sustainable infrastructure has been woven into the design from the outset. A campus that will serve generations of judges and litigants must respect the land on which it stands. There are not glamorous details, but they tell you something important about the character of the institution we are building. This complex has a long history. My brother Alok Arade very rightly pointed out that when he was Chief Justice, how the initiative he took, he met the Honorable Chief Minister, persuaded the state government, and some very positive and concrete steps were taken at that time. But before coming here, I thought I must go into the history, the process, the time taken in conceptualizing and in formalizing this new building court complex. I believe it was in 2009, a devastating fire struck the main building of the High Court. That same year, the full court resolved to secure 100 acres for a new campus. The judiciary was expanding from 24 to 42 judges, and the old premises simply could not keep up. What followed was over a decade of sustained efforts. And I congratulate my three brothers here who have been the Chief Justice beside the present Chief Justice, that how tirelessly they have been taking those initiatives. All successive Chief Justices raised this demand with one government after another. The Bar Association, the Bar Council lent their voice at every stage. Across changes in political dispensation, the resolve held firm. Finally, land was allotted, plans were finalized by the full court, global tenders were conducted, and construction commenced. This is an institutional achievement, and it belongs to everyone, including the members of the bar, the citizens, the consumer of justice, and of course, the lot of credit goes to the present state government who has wholeheartedly sanctioned and allocated the sufficient funds. And Telangana is not alone in this journey, I must share with you. The momentum we see across the country gives me great confidence. In the past few months alone, I have had the privilege of laying foundation stones for judicial court complexes in Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Assam, and now today I am here. State governments across the political spectrum recognize that strengthening judicial infrastructure is not an optional but extremely essential. The administrative sanction of over 205,000 crores of rupees by the present state government of Telangana for this project reflects that seriousness and thoughtfulness. I acknowledge the contribution of the state government of Telangana and every institution that has helped us reach this point. Ladies and gentlemen, when the judiciary and the executive align in purpose, the constitution truly comes alive. That is what we are witnessing today here. Here is a thought I want to leave with everyone working on this project. The actual foundation of this complex, as I said earlier, was commenced in 2009 when the full court passed its resolution. Decades from now, when this campus has aged into the life of a city, its significance will extend far beyond we stand in today. That is a promise this foundation stone makes. The judges who walk these corridors a century from now have not yet been born. The cases they will decide have yet not arisen, but the institution we are building today must be prepared for all of it. I want every person involved in this project to feel that sense of responsibility. So let that thought govern every decision from here forward. Every material chosen, every beam laid, every deadline honored. I urge every stakeholder to treat timelines as commitments and not as aspirations. I can announce it very happily that while sitting on the dais, I discussed with the Honorable Chief Minister and he promised me that the complete High Court complex along with residential and other infrastructure will be completed in 2 years. I congratulate for this kind of commitment made by the state government. The citizens and the lawyers of Telangana, to my mind, have earned this right and the expected results. Ladies and gentlemen, results are what will carry this undertaking to its fulfillment. I said at the outset that every undertaking has 3 stages. So, reminding those 3 stages, I would repeat, the intent was declared in 2009 when the High Court resolved to rebuild anew. Perseverance has been shown by all those who kept this dream alive and nurtured it jealously over the past 17 years. Fulfillment lies ahead and it rests in very capable hands. And when this fulfillment arrives, it will be most deeply felt by those who inherit this place. One day, the bubbly young lawyers will enter this campus on the very first morning of their career. They may not know the names of the people who sat here today, but they will recognize from the quality of their surroundings that those who built it cared about the future. That is the legacy worth building. Let us build it very well. Thank you very much for inviting me, giving this opportunity to share my views and to be a part of this historical event. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, my lord, for the inspirational address. Now it's time to express our gratitude to the dignitaries on the dais with a small gesture of felicitation. I request Honorable Sri Justice Apresh Kumar Singh Ji, Chief Justice, High Court for the State of Telangana, to felicitate Honorable Sri Justice Suryakant Ji, Chief Justice of India, with a shawl and memento. I request Honorable Sri Justice Apresh Kumar Singh Ji, Chief Justice, High Court for the State of Telangana, to felicitate Honorable Sri A. Revanth Reddy, Chief Minister of Telangana, with a shawl and memento. I request Honorable Sri Justice P. Shyam Koshi, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to felicitate Honorable Sri Justice P. S. Narasimha, Judge, Supreme Court of India, with a shawl and memento. I request Honorable Justice Mosmi Bhattacharya, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to felicitate Honorable Sri Justice Ujjal Byanji, Judge, Supreme Court of India, with a shawl and memento. I request Honorable Sri Justice K. Lakshman, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to felicitate Honorable Sri Justice S. V. Bhatti Ji, Judge, Supreme Court of India, with shawl and memento. I request Honorable Sri Justice B. Vijay Sen Reddy, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to felicitate Honorable Sri Justice Alok Aradeji, Judge, Supreme Court of India, with shawl and memento. I request Honorable Sri Justice N. Tukaramji, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to felicitate Honorable Sri Justice Apresh Kumar Singh Ji, Chief Justice, High Court for the State of Telangana, with shawl and memento. I request Honorable Justice Suryapalli Nanda, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to felicitate Honorable Sri Justice P. Shyam Koshi, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, with shawl and memento. Now I request Honorable Sri Justice P. Shyam Koshi, Judge, High Court for the State of Telangana, to propose vote of thanks.
As I said, all good things have to come to an end. We have come to an end of the ceremony. The chief guest of the function, the Honorable Chief Justice of India, along with the revered Madam, the Honorable Chief Minister, State of Telangana, the Honorable Judges from the Supreme Court, along with their revered spouses, the Honorable Chief Justice, along with his revered spouse, Honorable Sri N.V. Ramana, the former Chief Justice of India, Honorable Justice Subhash Reddy, former Judge, Supreme Court of India. We have some former judges of this High Court in our midst. My esteemed colleague judges along with their spouses. It is indeed a momentous occasion for us in the history of Telangana judiciary as we witness the foundation stone laying ceremony of the phase 2 of the buildings of the new High Court for the state of Telangana. First and foremost, to express the gratitude, it is the Chief Guest of the day, the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Honorable Justice Suryakant, along with his most revered spouse, Madam Savita Vasisht. Sir, you are an illustrious personality. Your caliber and accomplishment have earned you enduring admirations. Known for your erudition and clarity in judicial thoughts. Notwithstanding your exceptionally demanding schedule and an onerous responsibility that rests upon your shoulder, you have shown your magnanimity and graciously spared your valuable time in our midst to grace this occasion. Your august presence has truly elevated the stature and significance of this event. We express our sincere appreciation for your Lordship's enlightening and thought-provoking message, which has not only enriched the gathering, but has also provided meaningful insights and guidance to all present. May I extend, on behalf of the High Court, the deepest and most heartfelt gratitude to you, sir, and Madam Savita. Next is our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri A. Revanth Reddy, whose steadfast support and proactive cooperation have been instrumental in bringing this project to fruition. His government's generous financial contribution, along with his administrative support, continuous encouragement at every stage of the construction, has played a pivotal role in transforming this ambitious vision into reality. His commitment to strengthen the judicial infrastructure stands as a testament to his dedication to the progress and development of the state, including the judiciary. We deeply value your proactive approach, sir, which ensures the wheels of justice being supported by world-class facilities for the people of this state of Telangana. Next is the son of the soil, Honorable Justice P.S. Narasimha, along with his Lordship's most revered spouse, Madam Satya. Your Lordship's distinguished career at the bar and on the bench, coupled with his deep constitutional insight, continues to inspire many in this legal fraternity. Given your deep roots in this state and your storied career, your association with this ceremony is deeply meaningful. Beyond your constitutional insights, we are thankful for your keen personal interest you have shown in our judicial infrastructure. The practical suggestions you had shared during your recent surprise visit to the site has significantly benefited this project. Your inspiring message is a masterclass in judicial wisdom and vision, which will serve as a beacon for this High Court. Thank you for your presence and for all your enduring support and thoughtful contributions, sir. Next, we have our earlier Chief Justice of this High Court, Honorable Justice Ujjal Byan, along with his Lordship's most revered spouse, Madam Sangamitra. Your gracious presence on this occasion really adds to the grace. Having steered this High Court, first as an administrative judge and later as a Chief Justice, with great distinction, your coming to this ceremony is a moment of special significance for all of us. We thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and for your continued affection for this institution and for gracing this occasion with your dignified presence. Next, we have another son of the soil, Honorable Justice S.B. Bhati, along with His Lordship's most revered spouse, Madam Aparna. Your Lordship's presence also has added to the grace for this occasion. With your rich experience and close association with the judiciary of this region, your presence today makes this occasion truly special. We have always valued your constant support and encouragement that you extend to this institution. Thank you, sir, for gracing the occasion with your presence. We are profoundly grateful to also have in our midst Honorable Justice Alok Aradhe, Judge Supreme Court of India, for gracing this occasion. As a former Chief Justice of this High Court and now a Judge of the Honorable Supreme Court, his association with this project is of immense significance. Having initiated the first phase of the new High Court complex, his presence today for the Zone 2 inauguration also brings the vision full circle. We thank you, sir, for your enduring support and for joining us today. We are also profoundly grateful to our Honorable Chief Justice, the Captain of the State of Telangana Judiciary, with his unwavering support and the keen interest that he has shown in playing a pivotal role in the successful realization of his initiative. We are indeed really grateful to you, sir, for being with us along with your revered Madam Vandana. I also wish a sincere gratitude to the former Chief Justice of India, Justice Ramana, and Honorable Justice Subhash Reddy, the former Judge of the Supreme Court India, for gracing this occasion. Your presence on this occasion and your continuous support of this institution will really go a long way. We also express a sincere gratitude to all the former judges who are present over here to grace this occasion. Lastly, I would also like to express a word of gratitude to all my colleague judges along with their spouses who have all remained present on this gracious occasion. I also thank the state administration led by the learned Chief Secretary and the Honorable Advocate General for making this function a grand success. Lastly, I thank each and everyone present in this hall for being part of this momentous occasion. Thank you.
With the permission of my Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice of India, now I declare the ceremony of laying foundation stone for Zone 2 is concluded. Thank you all.
I request all the honorable judges along with the spouses, honorable chief minister and government officials to join in the high tea behind the stage, and I request all other guests to join in the high tea at the end of the hall. I request Learned Advocate General and Additional Advocate Generals also to join in the high tea behind the stage.